Not coming back once he leaves the house.
Oh, yep. See, you totally agreed.
Going out, he's seen other family members come and go, so he wants to stay out.
So, I don't know if they mentioned there's 4 cars there, so for the 2 varsity coaches there, and then his families had donated some money towards help, so we just asked that they send these too.
Awesome. I reserved 2 for me. And then
Hey, back up. I'm really like,
I'm gonna go find the food person and just double check with them, okay?
okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Huh?
I know.
Oh. We're at Hayden's volleyball banquet. Last day of sport stuff. Looking like a celebrity there signing.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I looked and it's not in there. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna. The other way. You're free. I'm free. No more parties, no more anything. So is it Monday night?
So it's Monday nights, and that's the night I can no longer make it to it. So, but
really?
Yeah, because we have our evening volleyball now. We're doing our high school volleyball camp.
Oh,
so boys
okay.
and girls can go to that.
Wait. Stop. So
But
we'll
it's
just start from the top.
6:30 to 8:30 at Kennedy's. And we were on court 1 last time, which is where the sun comes in through the windows. Oh my God, it was miserable. They've now shifted us to court 2, so you'll get a better thing there. So just tell Brian, who's kind of the main guy there, that Todd sent you.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm not gonna tell them more. But I did go to the U.S.
That's what they told me to do.
All the way up and down, not because I wanted to, because I had to. She's sitting in the room, and I'm like, I keep running back up. Like, oh, you don't want it. And I was surprised that I survived.
Yep.
It's for everyone. Yeah, what? What in the 1-inch vertical?
What?
No. Because you gotta get that it's like grounded like
That's because he took it from under me.
Oh, it's dark.
I was up at 5:15, so you could have called me. I'm like, why am I up right now? And I knew I'd go back to bed, but.
Can't see. It's dark.
Those instances of your face, like, I bet it's like we're
We had a latecomer. All right, so everybody look this way. Congratulations, guys. I don't like this. It's too dark where we're sitting.
Yeah, you have to go to the side if you want to film.
Hello.
Hey!
Welcome everyone to the Jefferson Boys Volleyball Banquet of 2026.
Woo!
I'm one of the captains, Joe Mickelson, along with
Jackson Mesereth.
Mm-mm.
Henry Decklever.
Vanderboss.
Thank you for showing up, everyone, and we are very grateful for this event. And now, Rob Mesereth.
Woo! What's wrong with this lighting?
So Joe didn't look at the agenda ahead of time. I'm not supposed to be speaking right now. So we're going to go ahead. The food is ready. So we're going to go ahead and start. And we're going to dismiss the, what do you think, the players first?
No. They go last.
Well,
No,
we'll have the players
just
go
kidding.
first. So go ahead. You guys can go over there. And then we'll go table by table after that. If there's any food left after the kids.
Right? Exactly. Hopefully it's not like the football team where they devour everything. Better go before everything's gone. Sucks that they got. Of course, Hayden's the first in line. Hayden, of course, you're first in line. Smells good.
How did you get in front of me?
When there's a will, there's a way.
I didn't see it. Oh.
When there's a will, there's a way.
Also, that's kind of what I It's just it. Yeah, this is cheese. Hey, are you seeing good? Meaning, what's the deal? Nice, Hunter. Hunter, just be me.
Come back if you want some more.
Just be me.
I didn't even say it. I was like, me.
Probably you.
Oh no, my name. Where's the fork? I need a fork.
No, now that I think about it, it's probably going to be wow. I think you had a shot if you hadn't forgotten it.
Jason started
On bar? On bar. No, I swear I didn't even take that one.
Very precise syrup.
Doesn't need to dry.
I know. All right, Aaron, one more lap. Yeah.
That would be something.
Right?
With the food to fall on my face. I'm gonna save some for everybody else.
Adrian. Uh-oh, now you did it.
No, look at it. It's great.
And when we like to give others.
And the two bringing up the tail.
Today. Thanks to Sophia Boo and Natalie Hoffman, who helped as managers this year. They did a great job keeping us organized, helping at practices and games. And finally, thank you to our coaches this year, Andrew Snyder and Jacob Baynes, for coaching the JV. And Justin Toohey for being varsity assistant coach again this year.
I don't know why am I...
So we will first start off with our JV team.
Line is just...
It is so funny.
I forget how that clap thing goes when they're singing. Is it
Dun,
one,
dun,
two,
dun,
three,
dun, dun.
four, five?
1, 2. 1, 1.
I don't remember.
How does the clap go?
Yeah, how does that? No.
There we go. Look what we start.
Does anybody really remember?
I think they're in a food coma.
I want to start, as we reflect on this volleyball season, we're incredibly proud of what this team has accomplished. Those challenges, celebrated successes, and continue to grow together every step of the way. What stands out the most isn't just wins or results, but the way that this group supported one another, worked hard and represented the program with character and determination, namely myself. It's been a rough year for myself, so I appreciate everybody that's supported me, helped me, giving me grace for that. That meant a lot to me. So I really appreciate that. Lost a close friend in college and stuff this season. I just like I'm really grateful for that. Every single person on this team, every coach for that. So what you say that first and foremost, get back to this. On a personal note, I want to express my sincere gratitude to my coworkers and this team. Season came with its own challenges. For me, embracing patience and understanding and support that you all showed me made a tremendous difference. I'd like to thank Andrew. Your willingness to step up and help when I needed. And some guidance and everyone knows. I'm truly grateful for the trust that you gave me. To our players, families, co-workers, supporters, thank you guys for being part of the journey. I'm proud of being a part of this community, this family that we built. That I'm excited to see where you guys all go and especially seniors, the party.
All right, everyone, it's Andrew here. Thanks for
I'll
coming
go up
everybody
there.
out this morning. This is my 7th year here with the Bloomington program. It's just been great. Wisconsin's a very beginning, and just pleased to be here and see so many people. I've seen you every single year grow. And that's really the most exciting part of my role here. And that really, I think, rings very truly with the JV team, as we had our JV team this year was a mixture of boys who might have traditionally been with the B squad or and JV as well. In other words, we had a number of boys, and this was their first year playing football. So they sort of went in out of the frying pan into the fire, playing out their really big teams from other big schools. And so when that happens, we really look to just appreciate all of the progress that we make. We can't judge our success solely on wins, solely on victories, but on how we play and how we bring our energy and our spirit to the game. And I would like to say, and I think many of you will recognize, that the team that we saw at the beginning of the year was not the team that we saw at the end of the year. We start out at the beginning of the year, just trying to learn where to stand. Jacob and I were telling boys exactly where to stand on the court every play. And then by the end of the year, people knew where to go, they knew what to do, and they were really excelling as they were just watching the sport of volleyball evolve was so much more pleasant, so much more fun to see some real volleyball being played by the end of the year by our JV school. So it's really been so fun to see that. I'm here to give out the first 2 awards, and as I sort of want to do these 2 because I think they're really sort of fun, and I'll let, of course, Jacob do the one. Oh, let's have the whole team. Should the whole team go? Let's have the whole JV team come on up first then.
Oh, thank you.
We have a poster for each of the players.
Yes, I like that one.
I don't know if Aaron deserves one. Just kidding. You gotta do a lap. You gotta earn it. Still so.
All right, well, this is the JV squad here, everybody. The first award of the 3 we'll be giving out this morning is the Hustle Award. Volleyball is a sport team, of course, but it's all based upon speed and hustle, giving it everything you've got for play. We always look for one player who really surprises us.
Close all the
Shows us that
shades.
they have the hustle to go after every ball, play out, and make it happen. And I think this one was an easy award to give, and I'm so pleased to recognize Charlie here this morning. Charlie, come on up. great encouragement. And he's been a very solid player, and a real asset to the team for many years. So congratulations. The second award we have out of the three is for the most improved player. And every year we look for a player who comes in, especially at this age group, at this experience level, who comes in that's brand new to the sport of volleyball and really looks to become a student of the game, absorb what they need to do, learn their position and excel, improve every week and excel. And there's a lot of ways you can look at this, but one of the ways I think is look at the hardest position in volleyball. Many might say that is the center. And as a center, you have to learn so much and really become the quarterback of the team. So I think it was really easy for us to see how this one player really stepped up to become a center right away. I mean, it's hard to get somebody to volunteer to even take that position. This player did that right away and really learned more and more about this position as it went on. So I'm happy to recognize Nick.
Lastly, most valuable player. I got personally, the coach. I'm very grateful for this player, and him being a senior. Most valuable player award is presented to the athlete whose performance, leadership, and overall impact was instrumental to the team's success. So with that being said, Adrian.
MVP!
All right, we also just want to say a couple of words about some of the seniors who will be leaving us. It's so fun to see players come back every year, but sooner or later they do graduate and go on to bigger and better things in the next stage of their academics and their life. And so we do have a few seniors here, just to say a couple of words about them. I think we can start at the end here with Hayden. Hayden has been with the program for several years and has played almost every position that we have in volleyball here. And this year he was playing right side for us quite a bit. He probably has some of the most thunderous spikes we have all year long. So thanks to Hayden. Yeah, absolutely. And the next we have Jonathan.
Good job, buddy.
John was new to us this year. He came in not having played before. And there was a lot to learn and a lot of way to go. And John just stuck with it every day to become better and better, to become a really good player by the end of the year. Really started, you can really see him just come out of his shell a little bit and stop being so reserved and just going for balls, especially at the net. And that was really a big key to his success and your team's success as well. So we're very, very thankful for that.
To recognize Adams, CJ, new to the program as well, but playing position, especially as a middle, is a really tough thing to do, and every single time you did with grace and always wanted to get in, always ask hey, what can I do to be a better teammate, to be a better good player, and that's something that you don't find often, especially with new players, and especially with being a senior. So I appreciate that you continue to play volleyball. And then Aaron. Aaron, I appreciate you, your hustle. You bring a light to the team. You always come with a great attitude. You always ask me how my day is, which is people just don't do that. And so it always makes me feel valuable as a person to you. Just grateful for your blocks at the end of the season, dude. Literally housing people. And it's a really cool thing to see.
I just gotta do a hot lap.
Oh, wait, dude. It's coming every time I got hit in the head. I appreciate you for coaching for thankful for you to be willing to play any position that we needed. Always coming back with feedback. Always helping other teammates be successful as well. That's why like it has been for us. And so that like stood out amongst everybody's mind for our MVP because beyond just like your athletic ability, like the coach, like being able to coach you all, but like a great man. So thank you. Appreciate everything that you helped the rest of them, especially in hard times. That's it.
I'd just like to say one final word for our team manager, Sophia, who showed up every day and helped run drills. Alright guys, this is our JV squad. Thanks so much for everybody.
Hey, Aaron, now you gotta do a lap. Aaron, where's that lap? Oh. Are they doing the varsity?
All right, at this time, let's have the varsity players come on up.
Woo! He didn't get up again. Actually, well, I don't know. Mine is actually doing better with it open, but it is a distractive, No.
All right. This was our 7th season of Jefferson Volleyball and our 2nd as an official MSHSL sanctioned sport.
Woo-hoo.
Some highlights from this year. First of all, we weren't sure what to expect this year after our amazing season last year, especially graduating 3 of our starters. But somehow the pieces fell into place with our returners coming in stronger and some new faces stepping into crucial roles. This team gelled together right from the start, and even though we experimented with different lineups throughout the season, everyone got along, everyone pushed each other at practices, and everyone worked to get better every practice. Even though we fell short of our goal of getting to state and winning it all, we still had another dream season. We won the conference again with an 8-0 record.
Woo! Good job, guys.
And I just found out the banner, there is a banner going up in the main gym, and it's going opposite of the girls' volleyball banner, where it should be. The only issue is Chad ordered it too soon, and it's only going to have our last year's championship, so he has to order another banner.
No.
But, so we will have 2025 and 2026 up there eventually.
Yeah! Woo!
We placed 2nd in the 3 tournaments that we played in: the Eastview Big Bowl Classic, the Jefferson Jaguar Block Party, and the Lakeville South Tournament. We finished the season 25-5, ranked 4th in the final state coaches poll, and we are looking forward to a new Jefferson program next year, but we have a lot of awards to give out for these great players this year. So we're gonna have, we're each gonna just say a few words about each of these players, and then we'll do some individual awards. And we're gonna start with, I'll go first. Okay, so starting with Corbin Anderson.
Corbin!
Corbin was a serving specialist in games this year, but he was an all-around player in our practices and challenged our starters with his well-timed blocks, out-of-system sets, and smart shots. Corbin has a great competitive attitude and was always itching to get on the court to make a difference. We're excited to see him on the court a lot next year, making that difference.
Woo! Go Corbin!
Next, Hayden Teskey. Step forward, please.
Ah, you can't hide, bud.
Hayden made his way onto the varsity team this year and quickly learned to challenge our starters in practices.
Nice.
Our blockers and passers could not take him for granted because he could rack up the kills and aces with the best of them. He probably could have been a starter on any of the other teams in our conference, but I'm pretty sure he was happiest being a part of our team and making our team better. He was a selfless and mature player the whole season, and we will miss his presence next year just as much as any other player.
Good job, buddy! Good job, Hayden!
Next, John Olson.
Woo!
Johnny earned his starting spot on our team this year as a freshman and is going to be a bridge to our future. He's already a very good all-around player and is already doing everything well, whether it's serving, hitting, digging, or blocking. Johnny was a big part of our success this year. He had some huge plays in some of our biggest games, which is not easy as a freshman. The best part about Johnny is his positive, energetic attitude. He was always cheering for his teammates, even when one of them was subbing in for him. His attitude and effort set him apart from most players, and we can't wait to have him back for 3 more years.
Nice. Good job! Woo!
Next, Patrick Semoton.
Woo!
Patrick was in my class at the beginning of the year and was trying to decide if he should play tennis or volleyball. I had no idea how good of a volleyball player he would be, but I knew we would probably need a middle hitter, and he was tall. So I told him he should give volleyball a shot. And I'm so glad he did. We would not have had another great season without him. I cannot believe he had never played organized volleyball until this year. I've never seen someone learn new skills as quickly as he did. He became a force at the net this year, learning to hit the 31, the 1, the back one like a pro.
Nice.
He was a fighter all year and would get mad at the rest of the team if they weren't doing their best. I hope he will continue to play volleyball in the future and come back to visit if he ends up back in the U.S. for college.
Nice. Woo! Good job!
Jackson Meserat. Jackson started out in 9th grade as a good player and transformed into a great player by his junior and senior years. He's always up for a challenge and will try to figure out a way to win any kind of game we're playing in practice. My favorite times to watch Jackson were when he was in the front row, was given a pass on the net, and could just destroy the ball straight down or fake a hit and set a quick to our middles, who often would have an open net to hit straight down on their own. It was also fun to see Jackson bring out his beach shots when he was a hitter this year. He's got tons of potential, and it will be awesome to watch what he does next, both on the court and in the sand.
Good job! Woo!
Joe Mickelson.
Yeah, Joe! Good job, Joe!
Joe was a steady presence for us the past 4 years in the back row. He was our best passer and defender, and is probably the best hitting libero in the state. We really did want to put him in the front row this year, but he was so valuable in the back row. We couldn't give in, even though he asked a lot if he could hit. He's a very thoughtful and strategic player who will make a great coach someday. He really should get a special award for finding Bryce and Owen last year. And I'm excited to see what he does at Morningside next year.
All right, next up we got Kyle.
Kyle!
Yeah, so for those parents that don't know, Kyle went from prep league to varsity. It was pretty awesome just to watch his growth throughout the season. He was such a great vibe guy for this team and carries himself like an upperclassman despite only being a freshman. I mean, for Scott and I, he was just a... Oh, my bad. Still, nonetheless. He was a true pleasure to have at practice every single day. Simply put, he's just a guy you want on your team. And we're excited to see what the next few years have in store for him.
There you go. Good job.
All right, next up we got Matthew.
Matthew.
he definitely wins the award for having the best celebrations on the bench. But no, towards the end of the season, Matthew was kind of our secret weapon. I mean, killer serve, incredible on defense, and I think in the games he just seemed to make things happen. Coming out of club season, I only heard great things about Matt, and somehow he still exceeded my expectations. He learns incredibly fast, and while he's a great player, I think he's an even better guy. One thing I really appreciated about him was how often he asked for feedback and how willing he was to just be uncomfortable and try new things. And I think that mindset right there is going to take him a very long way. So I appreciate you, Matt.
Good job, Matt! Woo!
Next up, Cam.
Let's go, Cam!
Cam played a really, really big role on this team this year. I think to the common eye, it's hard to see that. But a lot of the work he put in during practices and matches didn't always necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but us as his coaches and his teammates, I mean, we saw it every single day. He brought just a lot of intangibles that make a good team successful. I know he's going to do great things at UCI. I'm jealous he's going to be in California, and we're just very excited for him. Next up, we got Gabby.
Yeah! Gabriel!
Gabby's just such a big energy guy. I mean, his energy, as you guys can see, is just very contagious. I'm sure the parents saw it from the stands, but what they may not have seen is that he brought that same positive energy to practice every single day. And that's just who he is. He definitely had one of the tougher roles on this team and handled it with a level of maturity that made our jobs as coaches so much easier. He was a huge part of the culture of this team, and we're gonna really miss having him around. Thank you, Gabby.
Good job, Gab!
Next up, we got Henry.
Let's go, Henry! Who's racing us to this event?
Or Henry or
in his car.
The Shakopee Killer.
Wow.
No, Henry always seems to step up in the biggest moments, especially when we needed him the most. He's another guy that's just easy to root for because he's just the exact type of person you want on your team. I don't know if he really realized it, but he played such a huge role on why this team was as close as it was. From what I saw, I mean, just at practice, games, he has a way of making everybody feel included and valued. It's been really fun watching him grow as a player and a person over the last 2 years. And with Henry, there's never a dull moment, and I mean that in the absolute best way possible. I'm excited to keep in touch and see what's next for this guy.
All right, Henry! Woohoo! Good job!
And then lastly, we got Ben.
Ben! Woo!
Ben's like a true captain. I mean, the definition of leading by example. I think Scott and I can agree. I mean, he's every coach's just ideal player. We never have to worry about his effort, focus, or prep, and he possesses so many of those intangibles that simply just can't be taught. He's a guy where if he's on your team, you can feel his calmness on the court. Definitely not a guy you'd want to see across the net. What I admire most about Ben is that he genuinely wants to get better. No matter how good he becomes, I mean, he's always looking for new ways to improve. Hope you never lose that mindset, and honestly, whatever you think you can achieve, you can. We all know how good of a volleyball player Ben is, but I think he's an even better person, and considering how good he is at volleyball, I think that should say a lot. I'm very, very excited to follow his collegiate career. Thank you, Ben.
Good job, Ben! Woohoo!
I believe that's all the players, and then just last thing before I get off here, I just want to say thank you to all the parents. You guys make it possible for these boys to play this sport, and I hope that doesn't go unnoticed. So, guys, say thank you. Give your mom and dad a hug after this.
Yeah.
All right, we can have the team go back. We still have a bunch of individual awards to hand out. Some of you are coming back up multiple times. We're going to start with the Hustle Award. And this one goes to, surprise, surprise, Joe Mickelson. Joe was the clear choice for the Hustle Award again this year. Stay up here, Joe. He anchored our serve, receive, and defense all season, had some incredible saves, including a foot dig in our match against Shakopee,
Yep.
which I was trying to find. When did that happen? Was it the first game? Right, okay. I was trying to look for that. He had 226 digs this year, along with 69 aces, which was second in the state.
Dang. Good job. Woo! Great job.
In 2 years, he amassed 475 digs and
Dang.
95 aces. He will be a great addition to the men's volleyball team at Morningside University in Sioux City, Iowa next year.
Good job. Woo! Congratulations.
Our most improved player this year goes to Patrick Simotin.
Woo! Good job, Patrick.
Patrick was a key part of our success this year after we graduated 2 starting middles last year. He came in with no experience playing organized volleyball besides PE class. He was an extremely quick study and learned to hit and block at an elite level in a very short amount of time. In fact, he surpassed Bryce Cook's 54 blocks in a season with 58.
Ooh. Woo-hoo.
In addition, he ended the season with 116 kills and a 368 hitting percentage.
Dang.
As if that wasn't enough, we noticed how much his serve had improved during our practices, and he ended up serving for the last 8 matches of the season, where he came up with 8 aces, as well as some great digs.
Nice.
Hopefully Patrick will continue to play volleyball back in the Czech Republic next year.
Whoa! Woo!
And our most valuable player, Jackson Mesera.
All right, Jackson.
Jackson
Great job.
led our offense this year as a setter and our second leading hitter. He had 589 assists, which was 7th in the state, 211 kills, 28 blocks, and 75 aces, which was 1st in the state.
Dang. Woo! Great job.
In 2 years, he had 1,352 assists, 357 kills, 61 blocks, and 175 aces.
Dang.
Jackson was the glue that held our team together. When he missed part of our first match at the Lakeville South tournament, we struggled. His ability to run a fast-paced offense set our team apart. He was also a great leader at open gyms and practices, always one of the first to arrive and last to leave. Getting teammates to the end line for warm-ups and constantly reaching out to everyone for pickup games whenever possible. He's the best center hitter in the state and has loads of potential, playing both indoor and beach at Hope International University in Southern California next year. We can't wait to see what's next.
All right, Jackson!
Next, we have our all-conference awards, and I just noticed this morning, we'll get them reprinted. The all-conference say academic all-conference, and these are actually all-conference, so there's a misprint on them. But first we'll have you come up one at a time and then stay up here. All-conference honorable mention, Patrick Simotin and Henry Decklever. And all-conference, Ben DeVos, Jackson Mesera, Joe Mickelson. And then I think let's have you all stay here because 3 of you are also, we don't have awards for this yet because we will actually have the awards tomorrow. At Jefferson, we're hosting the All-State Awards, and we have 3 All-State award winners. Ben DeVos, Jackson Mesera, and Joe Mickelson were All-State.
Woo! Great job, guys!
And we also this year are the Team Academic Silver Award winners. So we do have We have a little sheet for that that we'll put on display. But we do have some academic all-state seniors. You have to be on the section roster, and I believe it was a 3.75 or higher. So we do have certificates for these academic all-state winners. Ben DeVos.
Woo!
Jackson Mesera.
Woo!
Joe Mickelson.
Woo!
Camden Wynn.
Woo!
And Patrick Singleton.
Woo!
And we have one more statewide announcement. We have an assistant coach of the year, Justin Tui. All right, thank you, gentlemen. And next, we do want to announce our captains for 2026-2027. These gentlemen's number one goal is to recruit more players to our program. So they've got a big job ahead of them. But we're really excited to announce our captains, Matthew Abrahamson and Kyle Dorn.
I'll get a pin. Great job, guys. Or should I say, great job, captains.
All right, and then we did not have a chance for seniors really to get a moment to just say a few words. We're gonna keep it pretty simple. At our, we did have a senior night, but we kind of just read the names. So we would like all of the seniors to come up here at this time.
Woo!
And what we'd like you to do, we're going to keep it kind of open-ended. Just introduce yourselves, tell us what position you played, and then you can either share a favorite volleyball memory or let us know what you're doing next year, or both. So introduce yourselves, position, volleyball memory, future.
Okay. My name is Joe Mickelson. I played libero. My favorite memory was when I got a foot dig in Shakopee. I was really surprised that I got that, and it went really high too. So yeah. And next year I'll be playing volleyball at Morningside University in Iowa.
Nice.
My name is Camden, and I play middle for this team. My favorite memory is definitely coming back 2-12 against Hopkins in sections, and I'm studying at UCI next year.
Nice. Oh, look at
I'm Ben. I'm on the outside. I think one of my favorite memories is either beating Shakopee in our semifinal section last year, or I don't know, maybe just going out to get food with the guys. That's always fun. And I'm gonna go to UW Point next year to play volleyball and study business.
Woo! Very nice.
I'm Adrian. One of my favorite memories, I guess, is Kong blocking Henry and Andrew during practice. Yeah, and I'm probably going to go to Normanville for first year and then transfer.
Nice.
I'm Gabriele, and my favorite memory is just the whole season because this is just a great team. These are great people, and I want to thank them so much. And next year, I'm just going to go back to Italy to finish high school and then play volleyball again. So, thanks.
Nice.
My name's Patrick. I play middle for this team, and my favorite memory is probably getting half-price appetizers at Applebee's after the game. And for the future, I'm leaving in 6 days to get back home, and I have 2 years of high school left, so yeah.
Wow.
Hayden. I played right side, and my favorite memory would probably just getting playing time on varsity. And next year, I'm just going to trade school at Henderson Tech.
Hi, I'm Jay. I'm a JV middle, and I think my favorite memory would just be during practices when we finish all the drills and we just play a game. Just play it. It's my favorite part. And then I'm also planning to go to Normandy next year and transfer.
Nice.
I'll kick it over here.
I'm Aaron, and I played middle, and I'm going to Gustavus Adolphus College next year, and my favorite memory was hitting the C line with Jason.
What about the hot laps?
I'm Henry. I played outside hitter on varsity, and I think my favorite memory is kind of just whenever someone gets their first kill on like varsity squad, like Patrick in first game of the season or Hayden on senior night. It's really like celebrating with them, and I am going to Normandale for 1 year, like transferring next year.
Woo! Nice.
I'm Jonathan. I played outside, and my favorite memory was probably getting my first kill. And I'm going to the University of Minnesota next year.
My name's Jackson. I was a setter. My favorite memory is probably bus rides to games.
Mhm.
It was fun. And then I'll be going to Hope International University in Fullerton, California.
Nice. Woo-woo! All the boys gotta hold up their banners.
We are definitely going to miss these seniors, and there's a lot of them.
12.
Thank you, seniors.
Woo-woo! Hold your banners up. No, hold your banners up. Aw.
And I'm just going to hand it over to Rob Mesera, our Booster Club president, for his last official duty as president.
Woo-hoo!
This is the best part about being the Booster Club president, is talking in front of large groups of people. So. I wanted to say, we'll start talking about the players. So thanks for a great season. 25-5 is, it's hard to beat that, except whatever Eastview is. But, I don't know if they got to 30 or not, but who knows. Also, I wanted to, you just got thanked, but thank you to the seniors for all the hard work over the years that you've been, and those that joined more recently too. That's great to see more people playing, and I hope that everyone kind of continues to play in the future, recreationally or even at a more competitive level as well. I also wanted to, for all the non-seniors, which are only about half the people, I want to encourage you that players are made in the off-season. So if you can play, you know, whether it be on a club team, those can be expensive, as many parents know here. But it's there's lots of opportunities to do that. That's probably going to be your best way to make sure you make the varsity team next year. So keep playing, and then like Jackson always does, there's a lot of grass around if you want to play grass volleyball. So you can certainly buy a net and do it that way, or just always have it in your trunk of your car like Jackson. Yeah, if anyone has any questions on different clubs or something like that, I can certainly answer those after this as well. Let's thank the coaches. Let's give another round of applause for the coaches. We have a great set of coaches here, and I think, you know, varsity gets more of the attention sometimes, but the JV coaches are great to have, and that's kind of what leads to your varsity in the future. So it's very important. So I hope that everyone stays as a coach and continues coaching our teams. And hopefully we have enough for 2, and it would be great if we could get back to having 3 teams as well. think we have some gifts for the coaches as well.
Woo!
Sure. We'll start with the varsity coaches. These are all signed by the players. The markers that I got weren't the best, but you know, they're brand new.
They just need to be broken in.
And you get a gift bag as well.
Woo-hoo!
And then the JV coaches can come up and get theirs, also signed by the players. We didn't control whether they signed their name or something else, but it should have been their name. And then we didn't talk about this group, but could the managers come up as well? See who wins the race up here. So Natalie and Sophia, thank you for all the help this year. That dance will not be coming from me. And then next, we talked to the parents, or we talked to the players. I gave away the answer, and the coaches. So now we'll talk about the parents. Thank you, everyone, for having such great kids. So let's give a round of applause, especially the what? Cheer for your parents, please.
Thank you.
And then also thank the parents for all the volunteering. I know we ask a lot of volunteering throughout the year, but we can't do this without you. So thanks again for volunteering.
Woo! The parents.
We'll have some more requests for you shortly. Also wanted to thank the board members. 3 of the 4 board members are have seniors for kids, so they will know. At least I'm not planning on staying on the board. So they will not be helping. So we have 4 people. So please stand up if you're one of the 4.
Oh, not me.
This group does a lot to make everything happen with the volunteers and concessions and putting on the tournament and everything. So thank you very much for all the help that you've done. This brings up one maybe not a last issue, but we are still in need of one more board member for next year. So we would like you to consider that as you're doing this. I won't point to anyone and you have to do it or anything like that, but it's a treasurer position that's still open. So you can certainly talk to our current treasurer, Michelle, over there if you want to know a little bit more about it, but we would love to have one last person. The other 3 positions were decided earlier this week at a meeting. So.
Thanks.
What? Yeah, we can have the new one stand up. If you remember what you signed up for. And you don't have to all sit at the same table, but that works in this case. And that's why I was not at that table. So another note that I wanted in the program, there's a QR code that just links to these pictures, these great pictures. So let's thank the people that took a lot of these pictures as well.
Woo!
And then I believe that, can they fight over the centerpieces again this year? Okay. So,
Scott.
Please don't get hurt, anybody, but you can
grab ours
to get at that. And Scott has one last thing before you guys can kind of socialize after that.
We already said a lot about this person, but this just came up just in the last couple days, and it'll be coming out this week. But Jackson Mezera is the Star Tribune Player of the Year.
Wow! Woo! Stand up, Jackson!
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for a great season.
Wow! Woo woo! All right, I'm gonna go. Henry, you need to share.
And, okay, just a couple last minute announcements.
Oh,
we are
sorry.
running a high school boys camp this summer, July 20th to the 23rd in the Activity Center. There are posters that have been put out on Peach Jar, so if you are coming back next year, we'd love to have you at the camp and bring 5 friends with you.
Seniors, don't forget your boards over there. These banners are coming down, and the ones they are given, please take all of that with you. And all best candy cannot come back to my house.
Oh, my eyes are closed. This is so dark. Nice. I don't know how many pictures there are. Where are they going? Aaron. Hot pepper.
Managers as well. Okay, just some others.
Sophia.
The dogs.
Moms, come on
And the
now.
dog.
I agree. That's a very good idea. There we go.
I'll just see his. I'm just going to
Smiles, smiles.
Nicole, don't jump. No, you're fine. I can reach. Charlie.
Everybody, you're looking ahead. Smile.
Patrick, your faces are covered a little bit.
There
we go. There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Out. It's always the back of Hayden. What an awesome hitter. Or server. Yeah. There we go. You just wait, hold on. One more. Take the ball.
You guys got it.
All right.
Just hit the dot.
Me and Patrick.
I like it. I'm gonna wear it all day.
I think we should
Smile.
He's very, very uncomfortable with this.
He loves it.
Okay, I think I got some.
Thank you.
Was I not smiling?
You never smile. He told the volleyball balloon. Woohoo! Now if you just suck the helium out of it, you know. Awesome. Our last volleyball pamphlet from the Banquet.
So I can't say I have any expectations. Senator Blumenthal, we want to turn now to Ukraine. I know you just returned from visiting that country. You were there during a particularly intense Russian bombardment, and even though Ukraine has certainly regained some momentum in that conflict, you know, Putin is still inflicting so much pain on Ukrainian people. And this comes also as we saw the House defy President Trump and push forward a package, a Ukraine aid package. Give us your sense as to its future in the Senate, but also what you hope it